Yellow. I think you'd be happy to know we are broadcasting now. You'd be happy to know that. Yeah. Somebody complaining about let's broadcast this. Yeah, the people who are listening to this just know Country Bumpkin wanted this. What are you doing in this nice beat up car that you have? Work in progress. My butthole. Bye. Have a wonderful trip. Are we going? Get rated. Round one. I don't know. Is your thing set up for people to hear you? Should be in your settings. Party chat. Should be like record or whatever. Someone's recording whatever. Alright. Go to your party screen. Okay. Go to your... And it should say, allow your voice to be shared. Okay. Should be allow. Yeah, always allow. Now people can hear you now.
No shit. I'm a slow learner, so it's all good.
Well, talk away. Go for it.
Alright. Hell. Don't mind if I do. I will have that drink. Give me a second, yeah. Sip a little
I feel like we don't need the drunken cowboy right now.
Hell, brother, no. You don't get that drunk.
Yeah.
You know I don't do that.
Yeah.
All I get enough is just about alright. Whatever.
Hours later.
Alright, drink the whole bottle, okay? So what?
I drink the whole bottle. I didn't say I said I was gonna drink a little bit. I'm like I didn't think you meant like literally I'm gonna drink the whole bottle. I was like,
You know I mix my drinks. Hey.
Mick Jesus about to have L cancer in a minute.
Okay, so what the hell? Oh hell no! Fuck that shit. You know what I'm gonna have a good night's sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. Shit. Sleep in my cozy bed right there. Next to my dog.
Mick Jesus.
But hell.
Mick Jesus, please save us, man.
Lord, touch
Before he
me.
gets L cancer.
I ain't gonna get no daggum cancer. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
But not GTA.
El Sueño, make sure that'll be a different way.
Whatever. All right. And now you totally forgot what I was about to say. Okay, there you go. Need for Speed. New Need for Speed. All right, let's shoot off of that course, and then we'll go off on the new games that are coming
Yeah.
out straight
Oh,
up.
do you want my comment on it?
Yeah, go ahead. Shoot the comment.
Okay.
Let's comment on
Okay.
it.
Okay. People who make Need for Speed, Ghost, and EA. Please don't make it like the fucking Run. Please, for the love of Jesus, don't make it like the Run.
Now, I mean, hell, the Run. I haven't played the Run. All right, I wish I have,
The Run was
but
garbage.
I mean, hell, did they make it? Did they make a copy for the PS4?
No. Wait. Did
No.
they? Yeah, I mean, maybe
That's
they
what I
did.
want to know.
I think they did.
If they did, I might ruin it. I might not. I don't know. But I mean,
It
hell, I
the the
might just watch the
the only thing I don't like
play.
about it is the story mode is fine. It's just the way they came out with it is that it's supposed to be a wide open map, and what we were I'm pretty sure most people were assuming of the game was that when you mean worldwide, you mean literally worldwide. You don't mean a fucking track that goes from across the United States. That's not worldwide.
Yeah.
That's basically giving us a limitation.
All right. Yeah, that's true. I mean, heck, like the crew, that was worldwide,
Yes,
straight
that's.
up.
I'm pretty sure that's what
That's
most people were thinking about in the game was that reason. It's like, oh well, it's gonna be like the crew, right? Well, like when I go back to crew, it's gonna be because it was before the crew, but people were assuming, oh, that's what it's gonna be like.
yeah.
But
That would be a
no,
lot.
that didn't happen. It turned out to be basically a track and of going around the map. Yeah, the story mode was fun. I give it that. It's fun, but the way like like brought it out was like it's gonna be worldwide. There's gonna be like action events where you get out of your car and stuff, and we're just all assuming it's gonna be like big and bad, and it's like holy shit, we're gonna actually have we're gonna have actual game that's kind of like Fast and the Furious kind of, but like way better. But it turned out to
All right.
be
Yeah.
turned out a lot worse than people were expecting. Now, if you want to play the story mode, yeah, play story mode. I'm not, I won't tell you it's shitty. It's pretty awesome actually. It's just if you like when you get a car, all you can do is do button mashing and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna hate on that. Just nice. Just nice, I guess. It's a nice game, whatever story mode. That's what you were. But if you were hoping for like more of a free thing, then that's not what you're getting. You're basically getting stuck in your car the whole time or pressing buttons, and then going to a new
Yeah,
car
true.
and picking 3 cars.
I mean, if they were gonna do an open map, I would like to have a car that's hidden, or a car that's parked in a parking lot that you can actually get. That's something that I would like to do.
I'm my favorite. My favorite Need for Speed games were pretty obvious. They were. I loved Hot Pursuit because who doesn't like chasing getting chased by cops and then being the cop to chase the racers.
I do. I like
That
it.
was pretty fun. I don't see nothing
Oh
wrong
yeah.
with that game. The next game I'd have to say is Most Wanted. The reboot of it, because it wasn't like, yeah, the jump, you can do jumps and you can beat with your friends and do jumps, and then like people like when they when you know how when you like drive and stuff that people would take a like please out like they can take a picture and see how fast you're going, whatever, and your speed or whatever, and then you compete
Yeah.
against each other, competing against how fast you go, and it's like certain race tech. It was fun. Yeah, there wasn't really a story mode to it. It was more just like the beginning of multiplayer becoming story mode. Yeah, there wasn't really a main story to it, and it was basically just go out and do it. But the more option you have in a game is the more fun you have. Unless you like it being plotted and fucking
Short.
missing that, and then
Yeah.
once you're done with the story mode, you have to go to multiplayer, or you just take the game back, basically.
I mean,
That's the whole reason why
if
they
they're gonna
wanted
make,
to do that. But
yeah. I mean, heck, if they're gonna make a new Need for Speed, I think they should add more than just getting out of your vehicle, making a run, and all that crap. I just missed the turn.
but if you do that though, it's just what do you think of when you think of Need for Speed? You don't think of like gunshots, getting shot at. It's just that's because that's the way it works. Because then if you're going to go in that term, then you might as well just be called GTA. Then
Yeah.
it's like there's never gonna be a racing game. There's a few racing games where like you see Fast and the Furious, but it's just not gonna happen. It's just because it's just not. It's just like there's a few games where like full auto like that one game, or like when you play I can't think of that one, Twisted Metal. That's basically, it's like you can't get the best of both worlds. You can't get a game where you get shot by the cops and drive a nice exotic car. That just doesn't happen. It's like the
Yeah.
crew. It's like the crew, or whatever. They weren't shooting at you the whole time, were they? Were you getting shot at by them? No, because it
I don't know.
wouldn't make much sense if you did. Now, I think Need for Speed should go in that kind of a sense, because the way it looks is the way it's sounding is that that's what's gonna be like the crew. Like you're just gonna be in a big open map or whatever. But if you get into more detail of it that they've never haven't really said, whatever, it's just like there's a few things like if you look in the PlayStation or look at anywhere, it says single, it says one player campaign. It says online optional. So meaning that it's not going to be like, it's going to be like where the story mode is separate from the multiplayer. So the only question is though, is that will it be like the run where this is a big ass track and you get your options. Yeah, you get your like 5 vehicles and you can do like drag racing events unlike this part of the map, and then like you can't go anywhere else until you complete all these events, and then you move to the next stage like that. Or is it gonna be like
Yeah.
Need for Speed? Or is it gonna be like where it's just like you're stuck? You're like just like it's plotted. Like this is this mission, this mission, this mission, and then it's like then you move on this mission, this mission, mission, and there's just basically just a big racetrack that you're on the whole time. You can't get off of it, and you can't. And it's like once you're on it, you just have to do it, finish
can't
all the
do
way through
any
until the
more.
multiplayer, until you play the multiplayer, which is it's player versus player, and then it's like who has the best upgrades and who has the fastest fucking car to win the race, or who has the fastest mods, like actual game mods or whatever, and makes their car go fucking 10 times faster than yours does, and you have every fucking thing that player does.
Yeah.
So it's like, will the game be worth it? Yeah, it probably will be but will it be like, will you play it all year long? Hell no. I guarantee you won't play it hell for the most I think you'll probably play that game is probably a month. And then if they ever release any DLCs for it, whatever, then you'll go back to it every once in a while.
Yeah. True.
That's just how every Need for Speed game is. You're not supposed to play it for year round, even though we wish that we could. If it was like the free mode event, like if it was like just like a live, like in a whole lobby, and it's like there you go, yeah, then hell, you would probably, yeah, like if you added stuff like GTA does to Need for Speed, whatever, like you get more events, or for like maybe not for like free, but like if you got more events that comes out and you actually work it all the way up, because when they did the reboot series in 2015, whatever, all they did was a few updates. They added a few missions or whatever, and then they said fuck you. Like, yeah, you paid maybe $70 for the deluxe edition to get all your shit, or maybe you paid the 60 version, and then once they were done with it, there was no more updates. the game basically failed to send the map. Like, it's just because there was nothing
Yeah.
to it. It's like they spent a whole year working on this game, so it better be fucking great as shit. If not, we're gonna be disappointed as fuck. I'm pretty sure we all are gonna be disappointed just because the way Need for Speed
It's
reboot series didn't work so well. It's just because nobody is like, it's just how much faith can you put into Ghost in EA at the time.
yeah.
That's my only
They did
concern.
a great job on the crew, but they didn't do enough updates to match the story.
Well,
And heck, you
no,
look at all these
that's not
other
the
games.
problem. That's not the problem with the crew and their updates. It's just the crew has the crew's updates don't make sense with the story mode at all. They don't make sense. They're just added
Yeah.
content that just to buy just to sell you something. It's the same thing with Wildlands, whatever. It's like who the fuck wants to buy the deal to buy the season pass, and then all you can do is just you go to a different server where your buddy doesn't have it. He can't like play with you, so you basically either you play the DLC without him, or you like you can't just put it in the game and just like, oh well, I'm gonna do this. But it makes it. I guess I see the way it works, but like it's kind of like, why did you do that? Like once you could have it in game in the story mode, you could have it just it's just blocked off. You don't have to like someone could like someone could go to that mission or whatever to see it, but like
Yeah.
you couldn't participate in it, but you could still hell watch from it.
Yeah,
You
make a
wouldn't get-
different server for it, and instead of just making it on the same server where other people can see you, and
Yeah.
not play with you.
Because the
Yeah.
only way you can actually look like the only way there really is to YouTube is like YouTube videos or like content or whatever. And the thing that's so stupid is that most DLCs like season passes or whatever aren't worth it. Really straight down to it, they're
Yeah.
not worth $60. There's a few games where it's like well why say that? But there's a few games that are. Well, there is a few games season pass are worth it. Like you have Black Ops series. If you like Nazi zombies, the zombies are fucking awesome as shit. But then when you have, I don't know, when you have like other other Call of Duty games and stuff like that, are other DLCs really worth it? To a point, maybe. Yeah, you might not get better. They basically just released new guns and then a new map that we've already played on, but it just depends on your perspective on that.
Yeah.
Like, will I buy a DLC for any game that's not Treyarch? No, fuck no. There's not, because anybody else zombies is terrible. I will not buy. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
garbage as shit.
I mean, some of it's good, some of it's not. I mean, it depends on.
No,
what,
if you
like,
you're gonna call Advanced Warfare zombies great, then Nazi zombies, fuck no.
okay, take that back. Yeah, I mean,
It's
hell,
like-
Nazi zombies was a whole lot better.
Now there's an exception to the new zombies, Infinite Warfare zombies. It's kind of like it, but it's a little bit better fixed, but it's still terrible. It's just because
Nah, I haven't.
I've never played the DLCs either, but just the
I
way
have. I mean,
I've seen the
it's-
videos of it, and I've seen people play it, but I've never just it doesn't look all that great. Now you do have a
Yeah.
now you do have a new DLC for Black Ops 3, whatever where they added all the remasters. I think that's so stupid is though that you bought the season pass for like $60, and now you gotta to get the remaster versions of all Black Ops 1 and 2 zombies, it's not for free.
You have to pay for it.
You
yeah.
gotta pay for it, and it's like
That's stupid
that's
how
stupid.
they did that because
it's like
you're just wasting money on top of it. If you
like
have
it
the
makes
season
sense.
pass,
It does make sense though
you should
because
have it.
the season pass only has 4. But then why didn't you not make it free then? It's like you waited so long to release this then. Because think about it. There's already Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare. How many people can say? Like how many people even bought? Like because Black Ops 3 people thought it would save Call of Duty, and after it turned out to be garbage like with exosuits and shit, nobody really wanted to fuck with it.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, how many people still have fucking Advanced Warfare? How many people have Black Ops 3 or whatever? How many people like still have those games? Like, not many people. That's why it's like when you release that content, whatever. I'm pretty sure not many because like I got rid of it. I got rid of Black Ops 3 as soon as like as soon as after like Advanced Warfare came out, I got rid of Black Ops.
Yeah.
Well, no, I had it
Make
for a
sure you
little
don't know.
longer, but you might as well say that pretty close.
Please
There's,
don't die.
I'm gonna like commit suicide if I got to. If I get red, it works just the same.
Alright, that's cool.
It just, I haven't seen a good season pass that's actually worth buying. Now, the
Yeah.
division's worth it because because they're adding to the story mode. I don't know if it's like great yet, but like the way I've seen it is like they took it off right where the game ended. So it's basically just like added content to where the game ended.
Alright, now that's a good season pass. I mean, heck, I haven't played it, but I want to. That's what I'm working on. I'm trying to get it, but I really wanted to.
I wish the whole idea of the division would have been is it's like you could have computers to help you do shit, but they never added that. That wasn't.
But
It's
that's a
it's a lot harder.
50-50. Some
It's a lot
people,
harder to play division than it is
okay,
playing the
yeah.
Wildlands. Just because of that reason alone, because hell, it's a lot harder to kill 30 people with no health regeneration than Wildlands, and you have health regeneration, and plus you have 3 computers who are pretty shitty. They're not that smartest. They're not the smartest tool in the shed, but they do get the job done when it comes down to it. I agree.
Sure.
They're not. They're more. They're more dumb. They're more like there for protection, or basically revive you. But at least you have like something to help you not die a lot more, and at least they can like actually
Yeah.
like mark
I mean, they
shots.
do get in the way. They do mess you up if you're trying to do something, but they are there to help.
They're there to revive you at least. That's the least they can do.
Yeah.
That's the only reason why people. That's the only reason why I think Wildlands like the only reason why I say Division didn't do so well is because of that reason. Is because of that. Is because you have to have people to help you. You can. I've done it by myself. I'm probably one of the most like a million people who say they've done it by themselves, doing it everything
Yeah.
by themselves. Yeah, it's a fucking challenge. I will tell you, it's a challenge because you to do it by yourself, you have to be at least 5 levels higher than than the computer. If you play the same level of the computer, they will own you every time because it's just because the computer stuff is equal to its level. So if it's level 25, then all their shit's 25. If you're 25 and you have fucking level 20 gear but level 25 gun, you're still gonna be fucking outbeat.
Yeah. True on that.
I think that's the reason why many people don't like
Depends on how
games
you
like that.
play. I mean, heck,
Yeah.
if you're lower level than your computers, then you pretty much, when you're good at it, you can beat them. But if you're not,
Well,
then
it's like saying, "Oh, I have a level 10 gun playing level 20, playing level against level 20 opponents." That's not going to help you at all. You're going to be outnumbered a
true.
lot of times. Basically, depending on like, and really too is about like your base stuff too. Is what stuff do you have for your base? Have you done the side like that mission requires you to do side missions? It basically requires you, like, because if you don't. Like then you can't get like you can't get your like medical wing up, you can't get your security up, and that means you can't upgrade yourself. Because if you don't upgrade those parts of of your headquarters, then you lose out some pretty cool stuff that you can get. Which I've got everything done on it, but
Yeah.
I don't regret playing those missions where it took like 10 or 15 minutes out of my time to do, but hell, at the long run, it helps with most side missions. That's something I do want. I do want to go to see the pass because there's just I've seen the levels that they added into the headquarters or whatever. It's just they're fucking amazing. Because there's a tunnel you can actually go.
But I'm working.
You can go down. You can go down the New York tunnels, whatever, and do missions like that. And then like do bomb squad missions. They added that too. You can actually like defuse bombs and shit. Which is pretty fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of stuff you can do. The only thing The only thing I really hate though is the black zone. The I haven't been in the black zone a lot. It's really hard to play in the black zone if you're not like a real great multiplayer at like playing against player versus players. And you guys know what got for
Yeah.
computers too. There's computers in there too. So you could have a battle with players, and then all of a sudden you could be getting double teamed by the computers in the back. It could happen. It's happened to me twice.
Yeah.
And the black zone is like if you're just starting out in the black zone, it's one of the worst places to be without teammates. That's the problem too. Is that not many people like running groups, like a lot of people running groups or whatever when you're facing people. And then you have like the rogue agents or whatever, and like the rogue agents will kill anybody they see. If you're
Oh yeah.
like if people are rogue, that's the cool thing is if people are rogue, you're gonna have more people teaming up on the rogue agents. So you kind of have advantage, but you'll be surprised. Like if you're doing missions or whatever, and everybody wants it, you're kind of screwed if you're by yourself and a fucking 4-man team comes up. Pretty outbeat. That's the only reason why I'm pretty sure not many people like Division. That's probably why more people are kind of happy with Wildlands. I like it, but
Yeah.
it's just there isn't a multiplayer at all. There's only 4 players, so you can't have more than 4.
Team members. Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. But like, I mean, the good thing is that they all can't kill you, so you don't have somebody like screaming on the mic, or whatever, saying like your mob, and then like basically like fucking killing you with a helicopter. But I kind of wish it was like a 6-man team, but I can understand why it's only at 4. But a 6-man team probably would have been a better option. Maybe maybe have 2 more people, just to be safe.
If it was gonna be a 6, you would have a 4 to start off with, and then if you needed another player, all you could do is call.
Yeah, that would would be interesting
button.
too. Is that if like say you didn't have a Wildlands or whatever, you didn't have a 3, you only had 2 people, whatever, then it gives you it gives you 2 computers instead. So it's a mixture, but instead of doing the whole mission where, yeah, like you get 3 people in the story mode, and then once like your friend comes and joins you, the computers are gone. That's all you got is that backup. It's just him. It's like, damn, I feel like you're getting demoted a squad member.
Yeah. But I mean, heck, if they added that one little new, I can't even think of what it is. What I'm trying to say. If they added that one little new piece of the puzzle, something that you can call in for another squad member to help you.
Well, you can.
That's perfect.
You can call in the rebels, whatever. You can do that, but they're pretty garbage as
but
it is.
They're not the ones that can help you.
Yeah, they can't stay and
pick
fight.
you up and help you. And
yeah, they
fight.
can't revive. That's so stupid too. Is though, so why can't the rebels revive you? Like you called them there to fight with you. Why can't they revive you? It's like no, like
true.
it's like you're wounded. Fucking revive me, somebody. Jesus, help me up. Rebel comes in.
Yeah, if
I got you.
Your teammates are down,
you're helping the rebels like
pretty
take
much
this country
down
over.
in
Shouldn't
a
they help you?
corner and
Shouldn't they help you get up?
can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're doing all the work. Can't they at least revive me once in a while? Like.
Yeah. But back to the subject where we were on Need for Speed. They should open the map up and let it be free roam.
I'm hoping that my theory is wrong about that, but I'm hoping that the story mode is like free mode, like it's wide open. It just when you make the story mode by yourself, it kind of makes me think that it's gonna be a game where like you don't get much an option. You have to do like you get like maybe 3 choices or whatever. I know you get to play 3 playable characters. So I'm wondering if maybe if yeah, the new one you get to play 3. You get to play. I don't know if they said 3 playable characters or or you're just there's not really much information on it, whatever. Because that could come down too is that might be interesting, but
Now
like
that, if they released 3 characters while playing the game, that would be awesome.
it'd be more you have more variety of missions, whatever. But
Oh yeah.
I I think that would be cool too, like special skills, or whatever. Like one character is like really high at drifting. Maybe one of the characters is really good at like street racing, and the other guy is good at like drag racing or something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
different skills, or whatever.
Yeah, so you pretty much have a 50-50 of what you
Yeah.
needed to do.
I hope you can interact more. Like there's a few things about Reboot that was pretty good. Was that the series actually like the whole story mode made sense? It was pretty good. It made sense a little bit because
Yeah.
you could commute like you could talk to the crew that you were in. Like you were starting from the bottom and then you rose your way up to being the basically crew leader, basically, even though it never really gave you that title. But you made the crew the way it is. Like you made it like popular and like famous and filmed worldwide, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Too bad it was always fucking dark time, but that's a that's one shitty thing. It was always fucking dark time. I never understood that. It was like I was playing like in Alaska. It never made much sense cause like it would be like daytime or whatever, and then the sun would go back down. It's kind of like you fell asleep, but then like you're still driving. So it didn't make much sense. I was like, I just seen the sun come up. Why the hell is it going back down?
Yeah.
I was like, if you're gonna do
Right
that,
there,
then yeah, I know.
Alright.
Like, it just didn't make much sense to me. But if you're going the way of if you're going the way of like doing the reboot, then I can see me liking it because it's just the reboot story mode wasn't terrible. Like yeah, the crew worked. Like you like do missions, like you had the drifter of the crew and you did his missions, and then you had the speedster, and then you had the outlaw. That was pretty fun, and it seemed the story mode was longer than your average story mode that takes like 3 hours to complete. And I was like, this is what script.
Or a couple minutes.
Yeah, like this is what you spend on script writing. Like this seemed like this game could have been released in like a matter of like a month or 2 months.
Need a ride?
No, I forgot to get the supplies. Forgot it was a green crate.
Cool. I'm right here.
My bike's up there.
I mean, what they should do is have an open map like the crew. Throw in like a couple parts that you can get out of your car and change cars. Like find a car that you can find off the street. I can't remember that one game that
It was Most Wanted.
Yeah.
You could actually like it wasn't like you could you seen yourself get out of it. You just pull up right beside it and you would get in it.
Yeah. If change it up a tad bit.
I do
find cars
like that
you
about
can-
finding the cars. Like instead of like buying them or whatever, like you can go find them around the map. Some cars you'd have to purchase. Just obviously some cars you'd have to purchase.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you can't find a Lambo on the side of the highway.
You have to find it somewhere deep out in the city.
But like
Or if you want to find like a
Unless-
souped up Dodge Charger out in the country.
now there is a way at least you could do that now. Like you could have every car scavenged and find. But
Yeah.
to do that is that the map has to be bigger. It has
Yes.
if the map is like a racetrack, then it's going to be buying cars. Or I'm thinking it's going to be like that because if you did it the way I'm thinking of the run, there wasn't a lot of customization you could do to the cars. There wasn't much
Yes.
anything you could
Yes.
do. So if they're going in that sense of kind of like Most Wanted or then or like Undercover, because Undercover was a story mode. Like it was a not a big map, but it worked.
It was decent.
Yeah, maybe it's gonna be like that or something. But it just the way they were like saying you could do all this stuff. It didn't make much sense to me really because it was like, oh, we're gonna have like events like the crew or whatever. Like there's gonna be drag racing events. There's gonna be
Now,
all these type of events. I'm like, okay, that's cool, but then how?
that would be nice to have, but an everyday thing,
Yeah,
like nonstop. There's nothing else to do. That's kind of boring, and
yeah.
the game's gonna get old, and it's gonna get
That's my only
outdated.
concern is though.
People
I'm
are
just
gonna
wondering
move
is
on.
how long will this game last? That's the real question everybody should ask.
Not,
Is just
yeah,
it's not like, oh, what's gonna be in this game, whatever. It's gonna be like, how long are you gonna play it for? Is it even worth the time I'm gonna? Is it really even worth the money time? Like how much money you spend on this game,
yeah. I mean, heck, if
you're
they're gonna
like,
go on that type of track and say, "Hey, this is all we're gonna do,"
if
it's not the worth. It's
the
not
story mode is
worth the
short,
money.
and it's like, oh, here's the multiplayer. Like the story mode's like, think of it like Battlefield, in that kind of sense. You got like what, maybe like 8 missions, and then they basically just send your ass to multiplayer, or you just threw the game away, or get back to GameStop.
Yeah,
That was your only options. So if they go in that kind of sense, that's gonna be stupid. And yeah, I want the Dodge Charger, the pre-order, and so I can finally do a Willy in the game that hasn't been around in like years. But that's the only concern I'm asking is just how long will the game last before it will it be a game that probably makes it to like the top, like one of the best games of 2000, technically be best of 2018?
now
Hell
they
no.
might have
Hell
it.
no.
Yeah.
It won't. It won't make it to the maybe not even top 10 list. It's just because it's gonna get, if you only do multiplayer PvP battles, it's gonna get boring and nobody's gonna want to participate in it. Like people who are really good at PvP battles and good at racing, yeah. But why do you like people should take the playbook that GTA does? I really see people like that company should do that. It's just because how long do you think? How many people play like Grand Theft Auto or any like Rockstar game? Like, and they work on it for years. Like they're always doing something to it. They're not
Yeah.
like how long GTA 5 been out?
Maybe almost like 2 years. I think.
No, it's been out longer than that. It's been out for
Correct.
3. I thought 3 or 4.
Three. Right. I can't tell because they're always bringing out new shit.
I think 3 years. I would say 3 years.
All right,
So
three. I think it's.
I'd say
Yeah.
3. I say 3.
I'll just go with you.
Just think about how long that's been, and think about how many people still play this game after 3 years.
That would be a good game. I mean, hell, I mean, we're still playing it straight off. That
It's like
is a
it's
good
because
made
Rockstar
game.
literally gives free DLC. Nobody should be complaining about that, but you'd be surprised people could still complain for that.
Oh yeah,
But
that's stupid of them. But people
it's
got
just,
their own
you get
opinion.
like a whole lot of shit for free, and all you have to do is just either work really hard in the game to get your money, or pay shark cards. That's where Rockstar makes their money. It's fucking people who can't do an hour job, like play for 30 minutes and getting $2 million.
Yeah, true.
That's where Rockstar makes their money from. If I swear, if game companies did just like that, where you have shit like that, there'd be no stopping them. Like other game companies from doing that.
Oh yeah.
Like, imagine imagine like Call of Duty doing that. Call of Duty sells
Dude,
you
everybody
on
would be on it.
Call of Duty sells you. Yeah, they do have like. Then somebody would say like, well, they do have like three or four companies who work on like Call of Duty series or whatever, and they make different games, and they do work on it year long or whatever. Well, that's true. They
I
do
don't know
work on it
that.
year long, but it's like, imagine if like Rockstar didn't make a game for 2 years. Give them
Other
more time.
companies would have a chance.
Give more time for the company to make a better game than just release a game every year. Because think about what game companies do. Like, look at Assassin's Creed. Like, that game has been kind of crappy for the last few years because they keep releasing game after game after game every year. So this year they took a break
Yeah,
to
they
make a
don't
better
take their
game.
time.
If you work on a game for like you take half your employees to work on updates for the game and keep going out there and just keep doing it, the game is more popular. The longer the game people play it, the better it is. If you just
Yeah.
like, here's a story mode that lasts 20 minutes, and then here's a multiplayer that is basically we update every 2 months. Then eventually, when that new game comes out, there's going to be people who don't have enough money to pay for the new one. So not that, it's people who stay
Hmm.
on that game. But eventually, the game just dies out at the end of the year, and people say, "Well, I still got Black Ops 2 from." It's like, well, how many people play that now after Black Ops? I'm
Well,
pretty sure
not
more
that
people.
many.
I'm
And
pretty sure
hell,
more people play
I
it
still
now
have it.
because it's better than playing
All
like
these
other
new
games.
ones.
But think about a game
Yeah.
that's been like a Need for Speed game that's been out for a while or whatever, and just like how many people play Hot Pursuit still?
I
Probably
do.
not. Probably not many.
Yeah,
It's like how many people play Most
but it's still
Wanted,
fun.
but not many people play it.
Most one, I don't know about that.
Just games that like after like a few years are like gone. Like you just wasted money on
Yeah.
buying it. It's just like, what's the point? Like if you play a game like Grand Theft Auto, which and then you could say like, well, Grand Theft Auto's like kind of like Call of Duty. Like they play the
Yeah.
they do the multiplayer and they do all the mods. They do all like these updates for it just like that. It's like, well, that's
Yeah.
true. They do mention mods to it, but why do you think Rockstar like makes more money than
Blows it up.
Activision
Better.
does? And why they spend
Yeah.
like why Activision makes a game every year, and then people are still playing Grand Theft Auto, and they haven't released one for 3 years. So
Yeah.
what's the formula that they're doing different than what they're doing? They're basically
Yeah.
when you make a new game, you hurt your other game's product that you just made. So it's like when
Mhm.
you make a Treyarch game, and then when that year's up, they're basically screwed. They're not gonna make no much profit unless somebody just buys it again or whatever. It's not gonna work.
Yeah. I mean, you're wasting what? They're wasting all their money on making games just like that, the snap of the fingers.
Basically,
They're not.
basically.
Yeah, they're all they're doing is wasting money. Now, if they took their time and made more updates and worked time after time on making a good game, lasting long with updates, dude, everybody will be all over that shit.
Yeah, if you made a
I mean, heck, I gotta go on ahead.
no, you can go. I kind of interrupted you
I
there.
got a guy at fucking work. He plays games nonstop, but he plays them and goes by. I mean, he doesn't even finish it. Goes by and get the other game. He's wasting money left and right. But I mean, heck, he says it's all right, but he says that he wishes that he never bought the game in the first place. I mean, look, they're making games that people don't want to play after what, a couple of missions or a couple of shows. It's not interesting.
Well, it's not because it's not interest. It's just once you do the same shit over and over and over again. Like imagine if you did like kind of like it's basically like the crew or whatever. Those missions weren't any different.
Yeah.
Those missions were the same type missions, different location. The story mode was the only thing that was different. Like yeah, you had conversation with somebody else, but it was basically the same shit. Go do this, go do that. It wasn't entertaining. Yeah, and then you could say, well, Rockstar does the same thing. It they have like you're basically going to go get supplies or resupplying and selling. It's the same shit. And then I can see that, yeah, they do. But see, there's a difference is though. Is that you're working and then you get rewards for it. You're using your time to do it, and then you're getting a reward for then you're using that money to get the reward you want. Like I can do it and get maybe the X80. I already got one. Or I can do it to get a yacht. I already have one.
Yeah.
So there's stuff like that that games have. Like when you do the crew, what are you trying to really do? Complete the story mode, or to get your car better upgrades and then complete the story mode? You're basically going to one goal, is to complete the story mode. Once you're done, what is there? Buy DLC basically. Once the DLC's over, if you don't buy DLC, the game is pointless to buy. It's you basically you complete the story mode and yeah, good for you, but it was once you did the game, you were basically bored as shit once you got complete half of it. It's just because it was the same missions and it didn't lead anywhere. Yeah, you get to find out what happens and how he defeated the guy or whatever, but you didn't get a reward for doing it. Yeah, you got a fucking visual trophy. I got like several of those. I don't care about those. Yeah, like some people say, well, I love the story mode. Yeah, which I won't blame you. I love the story mode to shit. I love them. I'd rather play story mode than I play multiplayer half the damn time. Listen to 2-year-old, 5-year-old boys and scream in the mic, playing your mom the whole time.
Oh hell no, I can't handle that.
I can't either, but it's happened before. It's annoying as shit. But
yeah, true.
I can handle it with GTA because I can just meet people. I can have my voice chat set on friends, like other games should have. Some of like the work that Rockstar puts into games is a lot better than many games can think. Even if it's like, well, it's like, well, they didn't have that when it first started when the first time. Well, it's like, well, no shit, they didn't. But they put it in the game later on and made it a lot better. Made an interactive menu. It came out and it's a lot better. You can deal with better shit to it. They're always fixing games. Well, like Rockstar does. Yeah, and every game does too, but some mechanics never fixed. Like I was reading some complaints about the about the old Need for Speed game, and some of the mechanics were never fixed. The drifting was like when they stopped doing updates to the Need for Speed or whatever. When I played it, the fucking cars were just total shit. Like they didn't drive anymore. Like like when I was driving some days, like I remember told you one day whatever.
Yeah, I remember you saying something.
It's like all of a sudden my car would just swerve, like just randomly just swerve. Like I like have my steering wheel just going like in a straight line, and I'd just lurch. It would go fucking to the left or to the right, and it never. And I was like, I reported it to. I reported it. And it's like, I was like, well, we're not updating the game anymore, so it's not really our problem. I'm like, it's still your fucking game though.
That's stupid. It's still popular.
Like it's like,
and you just don't want to give a shit about it.
It's like you're working on a game that comes out next year, but like you still have this game made. Yeah, it's like if you release a game, you have to keep working on it. Like until the other game gets released, you have to have people to work on the game. If you don't, what's the point of us buying it in the first place?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the updates were
the updates were finished. Down the drain.
Yeah. It's like the updates were finished, but I'm reporting an issue that a lot of people have. Which like, well, it's not our problem. Well, it's still your game. it's kind of your problem to fix.
And I hope they don't do that to Need for Speed.
I'm pretty sure they will. Once after like 6 months or whatever, they won't give a shit about it. They'll be like, well, not our problem, which we'll still buy
Alright.
anyway.
I bet money down on it, alright? We'll find this out.
It's not gonna be like Rockstar where they work on the game for 3 years. They're not gonna work on like.
Yeah.
I know they said that they're gonna do every other year to make a Need for Speed game. But like, well, you got a whole year. You can work on Need for Speed a lot longer on the old one than you and still work on the new one. But they're gonna be like, well, we're done. Like, if you want to make money on a game that's been released for like a few months, talk to Rockstar. Like, really, talk to them, because they won't tell you their secret, but I'm pretty sure you know what the secret is already. It's because they use in-game currency
and they never
make you do
they
hard
never
work
give up on it.
And like, you can see sales go up every year. Like, you seen when this game was already been released for a year in like the UK in the year 2016, like they sold like over like 100 million copies. The game was released in 2015, and it's been a year and they made 100 million within a year of the game already being released for a year. That's pretty fucking awesome. That tells you that they know how to do stuff right. Yeah, then it's like, well, you must be a biased. You must just like Rockstar product. No, if I was a bias to anything, I'd probably be a Ubisoft person, because I have a lot of fucking Ubisoft shit. Fucking Rainbow Six, fucking Wildlands, fucking Division, fucking Assassin's Creed. I have a lot of Ubisoft stuff than I do Rockstar stuff. Like, I had Grand Theft Auto 4, and that was pretty shitty at one point. That game was actually pretty terrible because the multiplayer wasn't great. But they worked on it though. They worked from their mistakes. You see Need for Speed, whatever. How long did it take for them to fix their mistakes? Like 3 years. And you're like, no, it didn't. It take you 3 years.
Yeah, it did.
Well, it's like,
No joke.
well, just look at the games though. It's like, technically it went 3 years down the drain, because if you look at the most different games or whatever, then you have Most Wanted, which wasn't terrible. And then you had Hot Pursuit. Well, it was Hot Pursuit, then Most Wanted. Those games were fun, and then it was what was it? The Run next?
Think so. I'm not sure.
I can't remember those. So then you had The Run, which was total garbage, which it didn't make sense. I'm like, you just made Hot Pursuit and Most Wanted. I was like, okay, well then, how can you make something terrible? Like, you're going with this whole free mode thing, and it's like, well, we're gonna push this new direction. And I'm just like, yeah, cool. You're gonna make the world bigger. You're gonna make the map bigger, but then we're all assuming it's gonna be free mode, and it's not. It's gonna be basically do a racetrack. I'm like, that's not what we want. We want free mode. Like, some people might not want free mode. It's like, but like, if it's just a track, what's the point of racing on it then? It's just a track, and then you're gonna get through with it, and it's like, that's why the Run is the cheapest Need for Speed game you can buy. It's the cheapest. I'm pretty sure that like PS3 games are more expensive on Need for Speed games are more expensive than the Run is. That's
true.
That's pretty terrible if you think about that. And it's like, well, if you look at the Run and then look at the reboot Need for Speed, it was like, well, it's a lot different, ain't it? Not
you can
really.
say that now, but
well, no, actually, no. If you can't, if you skipped the Run You're basically playing Most Wanted. Basically, it's
Alright,
just
yeah,
like Most
true.
Wanted. There's a speed odometer. Yeah, the graphics are more enhanced 'cause it's on PS4. But Most Wanted, that's right. I did forget a game I skipped. I did forget.
What game was it?
Need for Speed Rivals.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was that was the game.
Thinking ahead.
It was the game after I think the run. I think or before, I can't remember. It's right there. It's one or the other. I'm pretty sure somebody would send me saying like, well, you don't know your Need for Speed games? I'm like, well, no. You know how many fucking Need for Speed games there are? Like fucking a lot of them. Like
Okay.
I couldn't tell you from start to finish what Need for Speed games there were. It's
I mean, I
just,
still remember them here and there, but I mean, it's been so long.
but put him in order though is hard. Like,
True.
see that's a
Yes.
game. That's a game. People forgot. Need for Speed Run. Who remember? Like, if you're not like a big like if you're like a Need for Speed fan, and like and forgot, like that's one of the games you forget about because it was like Most Wanted. It was I think it was that Most Wanted, Need for Speed Rivals, and then the Run. I'm pretty sure because it just seems that way.
Well, Most Wanted was first. The
The
first ever game
No, it's
was
the
Most
remake.
Wanted.
The remake of that's the one we're talking about. The remake of Most Wanted.
The remake, yeah.
They made a remake version, and then they made a then they made it was Hot Pursuit remake of Most Wanted. I say Need for Speed Rivals, but I'm not for sure. It's Need for Speed Rivals or the Run was next, and then it was the reboot series.
Yeah.
If you look at
Right.
Most Wanted and Hot Pursuit, well, if you will actually look at Hot Pursuit from a racing point of view, don't if you look from a cop point of view. But if you look at it from a cop, if you look from a racer point of view, and Most Wanted, and then the racing version of Hot Pursuit, you're basically playing the reboot of of Need for Speed. Yeah, the cosmetics were a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit
Yeah.
more visuals were a little bit better, and you can customize a little bit more, you can customize a lot better. But there's still a game that outclasses it, and you could say, what game? What game could outclass Need for Speed? It's been out for a long time. Think of a game that no one really remembers that Rockstar made of a racing game, and it would outclass every Need for Speed game ever would make. Until they get to this point when Rockstar made their one racing game, then then there'll be a difference. But Rockstar will never get to the point, like Need for Speed will never get to a point of making a Rockstar racing game, like they did with Midnight
Yeah.
Club. Have you played Midnight Club?
Uh, to be honest, I'm not sure.
Like, that's a game where I'm pretty sure most people don't even know what the fuck it is. That game I think was on the PS2. That game is literally the shit.
Midnight Run. No, I gotta go all the way back to my PS2 to figure this out. I mean, I still have it.
Like,
I still
even
have
though
all Need for Speed on there.
even though even though Midnight Club is a PS2 game, if you
Hmm.
actually played that game, I'm pretty sure it would still outclass any game that Need for Speed has ever created.
It
And you're like,
would. I
and
mean, no joke.
you'd be like, no fucking way. If that game's on PS2, that means the graphics must suck. That's like
Well, it doesn't
the
matter if the
graphics do
graphics
suck.
sucks or
But
not.
imagine how much visual shit you can do. You could literally have window tint, neon lights on the bottom of your car. You could have like stickers like they had your name on your on the windshield.
Oh yeah.
You could have a big block. Like you could have like like actually like see the different kind of NOSes they had and shit, like cool shit like that. And
Oh
you could
yeah.
customize different tires and shit, and you couldn't. Now you couldn't do a wheelie. You couldn't do a wheelie like in that, but you could customize to make that car like in Midnight Club. You can make any Fast and the Furious car you wanted. Like it's you couldn't do
And that
like the
would be bomb.
visuals, but you could make Dom's Charger. They had that. They had a lot of cars in the game. They even had bikes.
So,
That's something Need for Speed had never had. Which yeah, they never had bikes. I don't think I've never seen one.
No. Yeah.
Well, then you'll be like, well, that makes sense. It's a racing game. I'm like, well, you can do races and bikes. So it just when you look at that perspective, and you just like look back at Need for Speed games and just keep looking, and just only thing you'll see any really differently is it's not really like the events.
Train.
Yeah, no, it's train.
All right.
Like the events are never the change. They never changed, which they won't ever change at all. But the goal is still the same, right? But I can't remember all the story modes events, but like the original, like the few of them were just like get to top of the racing list, and then like undercover was like doing like what the crew did, basically just doing a crime boss. And then Need for Speed now was just basically getting your crew together and making them famous.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope it turns out all right. Hell,
I hope it turns out alright, but I'm just hoping that
it lasts long.
yeah, I just hope it lasts long. That's my only concern.
Yeah.
Will it last long? If it doesn't, then I guess you gotta wait another year for the game, for another one to come out if you're gonna buy another one.
Yeah. And I hope it won't be a waste of money.
I'm pretty sure most Need for Speed will be a waste of money, but we'll still spend money on it anyway because we just want to play the story mode.
Yeah.
Because most people be like, well, why do you spend your money on these games or whatever, and you're like bashing about it or whatever. It's really because I think because we're like, when you're a part of a franchise that you've really played, it's really just like you kind of want to continue playing it. It's like you want to. Now it's not like playing a sports game, whatever. When you buy a Madden game, or whatever, it's not really doesn't really matter if you buy one every year or not, because it's really the same roster, just different, with a different year on it. Now, if you buy one like every other year, then yeah, different roster could be different. Could be have different people on different teams or whatnot. But like when you're playing a franchise like Call of Duty or Need for Speed or just any game, you want to keep playing it. It's just because you play it for so long by already, so it's just like it's kind of just like second nature to you. You want to see what's new and see if they've changed or whatever. And it's like, well, they didn't. Well, maybe next year. It's like it's like playing Call of Duty. Why do you play Call of Duty for so you know it's the same shit? It's just team deathmatch or that's just because it's a different scenery, different setting, different plot. That's the only reason why you play it, just to see what it's going to be different. Now, can I say I've played Advanced Warfare and Infinite Warfare? Play the story mode. Do you want to play the multiplayer? Never.
Once.
I've never played it, ever. Actually, I did play one time.
Yes, there you go.
But I don't call it for a time because I only played for like 5 minutes. and and it wasn't any different than playing Advanced Warfare.
I mean, heck,
The mechanics were
if they
still.
stuck to their story mode, it would be okay. Instead of doing all the jetpacks and all that crap.
Yeah, I think that's what they're going to try to do in World War II.
No, there ain't gonna be no jetpacks.
Well, no. I'm
What
not
they're
saying
trying to,
that. I'm saying they're going to like go back to their roots or whatever, and
oh yeah, they're
make
going
it
back to the old roots
and make it
because,
better.
oh yeah,
Cause back then
because
there wasn't DLC, but there still will be DLC, whatever. Just cause, so it could be the same
yeah.
old shit.
I mean, hey, there
I'm
was
going
a
for the
guy
one.
that
I'm
I
going for
talked.
the other one. I'm going for the one to the left. You can go down there. Or never mind, you're gonna already go in there, but
I've been U-turn. I talked to a guy that over at GameStop. He said he filled me in on the new Call of Duty. It's gonna be, it's probably gonna be a big hit, almost. But the story mode, I hope it's not like Battlefield 1.
yeah. Will
Yep.
the story mode last? Will it last
Yes,
more than 3 hours?
yes. I hope it does, because if it doesn't, then I just wasted what the game is gonna cost. It costs about $100.
What are you buying? A
Just the
DLC
pre-order.
too? You buying the season pass?
No, I just
No.
put $5 on that sucker.
Why you spending like $100? It's like $60. Why are you spending 100?
It's $100 just to get the premium and all that crap.
Oh, the season pass and shit. Yeah,
Yeah, season pass,
I don't want that
DLC
shit at
for
all.
Eh, I'll find out. But he said that they're gonna bring out that the characters from the game are gonna be from the PS2 version of Big Red 1. If you can remember that.
Yeah, well,
I remember those characters
I don't
straight off
really
the
remember
bat.
them all.
I just don't know their names. I know what they look like. But
So,
that would be awesome.
so is it? So if you're like, what do you mean bring the characters back from? Like what? So
All right.
if you pre-order the character, where you get to play them in multiplayer?
That I don't know.
If
But
that's the case, then you know what this game's gonna be like. The multiplayer, it's gonna be like Call of Duty fucking Ghost, where
yes,
where like
that's probably true.
where you like bought like soap and the and what's his name? God, Captain Price, and
There you go.
you had the guys from the story mode, or whatever. Then you had the original Ghost from Modern Warfare 2. Now that's something I did buy actually. That's something I kind of look back on. I was like, but that was that was a shitty purchase I bought. But at the time, it was fucking awesome to have the original Ghost, have Modern Warfare 2 have Modern Warfare 3 / Modern Warfare 2 characters in the game, and well, if you want to consider Modern Warfare 2, it was the
Yeah.
fucking shit to have at the time. Also, it was fun. It was cool too, is to have fucking Snoop Dogg's voice commentating the game. That was fucking hilarious as shit.
Now that is good.
That was hilarious. I never purchased it, but it's always fun to listen to his voice, because you could hear people when the mic have it, and that was hilarious. Listening to people who have it, it was hilarious. Now that's something. Now that even though the game didn't blow up, and they worked their hearts out on that one, because
Oh yeah.
Ghost was like brand new, and the company who just started working on it was trying to make
They
a big
worked
hit.
on it nonstop.
Yeah, it was a hit, but just I don't I I don't know why people disliked it at the time. I even bashed on it. It just
But you look at it now, it's like,
yeah, it's
eh,
not terrible.
it was alright. It wasn't terrible. It was mediocre.
It was a little bit decent. I agree it's decent. Looking back at it now, I think because most people didn't like it because maybe I don't know. The story mode was fine. I thought the story mode seemed fine. Maybe
Oh yeah. Story mode was
maybe
fun.
maybe the multiplayer is I guess I can see the multiplayer game being garbage too, a little bit because of the because like you could like get
Morse Mutual Insurance.
like the crates or
How can
whatever.
we help you?
Like you could like get like
Yeah.
a
I think
supply
we can
drop,
do
and then
that.
you get like basically like the not like the nuke or whatever on the map, but like you could get like, I don't know, like kind of like do like an earthquake or whatever just randomly happen, like aftershock or something. The kill streak didn't
Yeah.
make much sense, and I was like, you're changing, yeah, it's cool changing the map, but it didn't make much sense. I
Yeah.
think the most funniest shit was actually when they brought in Michael Myers. That was fun as fuck. But that was awesome.
That
That was
that
awesome.
was that was pretty cool.
That would
I
scare
give
the
that I
fucking
give
living
that
shit
point.
out of you. You saw Michael come up fucking behind you and fucking kill you. That would scare the living shit out of you.
I think they released that on Halloween, didn't
Oh, did they? I think it was
they?
a
I
week
can't
before. I
remember.
think it was a week before Halloween, or sometime like that. No, no, they didn't release it Halloween. They couldn't have because it comes out in November. They couldn't release it. They couldn't
Yeah,
release it
okay.
in October. I think they released it in
Somewhere down the
I
line.
think it was like the third DLC, whatever, the second DLC. It came out.
When I was third.
It was second or third. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
It was one of those. It was still living shit. It was still shit though. It was
Oh yeah.
because everybody was stride. And some of the guns were terrible. Like I remember playing one. It was fucking terrible. Like playing
Yeah.
that one gun that killed you with basically 2 or 3 bullets, you would die. And they fixed that eventually, but that was pretty terrible at one point. But games
Oh yeah.
games where you add stuff to it, like how long has it been since you've seen like cool like added content to a game or whatever? Like
Not that not that long.
not like
Not that
weapon skins or something like that, or like attack dog, like kind of attack dog, but like
stuff that would actually
matter.
make you stay on the game longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how I fucking love that attack dog. I made sure I
Not
turned
that
into a
long.
wolf. That was fucking
Yeah, not
awesome.
that many games that I've seen that happen to.
Yeah.
All they want to do is put out games left and right and don't care about the games that they got and not
Mhm.
put money into that to make more money.
Yeah, if you put more money into it, if you put more time into a game, it sells more.
Oh yeah.
If you just released 3 or 4 updates, no time, then who the fuck wants to play it? Like I still have issues.
Oh,
With
yeah.
fucking I still have issues with fucking Wildlands. Fucking shit. They still have not fucking. They say they've fucking worked on that in the updates. Whether they still haven't fixed my fucking problem. Fucking
Yeah.
like
True.
drone doesn't
Mafia,
fucking work.
shoot. Mafia, they
I wanna
putting
play
out
Mafia.
updates left and right.
You have to let me borrow that. I wanna play it.
I don't have it, dude. I bought it. And I thought it was a bad idea, and I pretty much returned it and got Wildlands. But
Damn.
now I'm looking back at it, it's like, Mafia might be a good game. I mean, heck, I didn't know at first until they doing all these release dates.
Yeah, they're doing these release
like-
dates now after like a fucking like year the game's been out.
Yeah, I mean, they're starting to do what we pretty much are doing right now, explaining, hey, throw some more DLCs out there to make us stay on the game longer.
And it's
That's
just,
what Wildlands
just
is
they took-
doing,
just
but
they
it's not
took-
the right way that we want.
it took too long though. Some games that take too long to fucking release new shit. So the game's been
yeah.
out. The game's been out for like 5 months. It's like, oh, here's some new shit we're just gonna release next week. I'm like, well, fuck, I just got rid of this game. I don't care about it anymore. I beat the game, and you guys haven't released with something now. Like, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. There's always a thing you have to do about games. If you want to keep people playing the game and make like sales go up, is either update the game a lot, update the game occasionally. Tell people that you're releasing new content for it. Don't wait. Don't wait like 4 months, never say nothing about it. Like post a few pictures or something, and like just let it face outside the map, and it's like, oh, 5 months down the road, oh, we're releasing some new content. I'm like,
Yeah.
because imagine people playing the story mode right now, like playing the story mode, and like you're gonna beat the story mode within at least 2 to 3 weeks, maybe a month if you're just really slow and not the time.
Yeah.
But
it's
basically 2
for
weeks.
most, yeah. But most gamers, like, pretty much, I was at once, and we beat him in like what, one day,
1 day, 2 out.
maybe
One
2 days.
day, 2 out. Like maybe 2 days, 3 days, maybe 16 hours.
Yeah.
It's just when you're when you're expecting some when you're expect I don't know what you're expecting what you're expecting us to do. Like we only play like what 3 hours a day. Is that what we're expecting? If that's the case, then you guys must be like you need a different time chart because I'm pretty sure not. I'm pretty sure a lot of gamers play more than three more than 3 hours.
Yeah, they do.
Now, if you're expecting somebody to play 3 hours of your game, and not be the game for like 2 months, and then release some new content, you're right. You're shit out of luck.
Now here's something. I'm just looking up on IGN for the Far Cry 4, five,
Far Cry 5.
Far Cry 5. Thank you. Yes.
Oh,
What? What do you
I've
think?
never played. I've never played any, so I can't really comment on it. I've only played. I've only played one Far Cry in my time, and that was the first one.
Are
If I
you
would have
sure?
played, yeah, that's the only one I've ever played.
'Cause I swear I thought you played Far Cry 4 with me
Mm.
once. Huh?
I know I might have played like the first, maybe like the first two, or maybe the first three, maybe. I know I never beaten them because I don't remember any of them. The only thing I don't like about Far Cry it is or whatever is because it's basically you ever seen what's his name, Jimmy or whatever, DeSanta playing
Mm-hmm.
that game whenever he plays on TV or whatever. That is basically like it's basically that version of a Far Cry, basically in a way. It's because the reason why I say that, and somebody could say, well, no, it's not, because that game is just it's in game and it's like terrible, whatever. But in a sense, it is because when your character gets like a special, like he gets like a rage mode, in the first two, I think first three games or whatever, he'd get into a
Mm-hmm.
rage mode, and start killing motherfuckers. Like he would like stab people and just shoot them, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it is now, and like how it is now playing like Far Cry 4 and then pre animal or something. Like I don't know, like
It's pretty much killing animals left and right.
yeah,
I don't know.
it's
They ruined it.
it's like going back in time or something to like Indians or whatever, being an Indian or whatever, basically being a savage. That's basically what all Far Cry games are: is you being a savage most of the time.
Yeah.
Like your character has basically no sense. He doesn't really know what's like he knows what's going on. He's like not a moron, but he's mentally disabled. Like because he the whole time. Maybe maybe
Yeah.
that's not how it is now. Maybe not Far Cry 4, maybe Far Cry 5, but I don't remember. Like I remember playing and it just seemed like that rage mode was like a mode where like you're like gonna fuck motherfuckers up every time you got into it.
Yeah.
Which it was nice because the maps were big, whatever, and it was fun. But it just I don't know why I stopped playing them. I think it's because of that reason, just because the character really didn't make much
I never
sense.
played it because it's
It's
I
just
don't know
it's
why.
just a
I mean,
game that like when you're playing like Call of Duty or whatever, and you play Battlefield, and you see a game where like your character is not like right in the head. It's just kind of like you see a video of that, and you're just kind of like, I'm not really entertained.
yeah, you just lose interest.
Yeah. Are you waiting for me to start my own business?
Yeah, man. Whatever you do, I'm done respawning. I'm just waiting for
Um,
it to fill up and then see if I need to add any more. Um, let's see here. I can't even think of the new zombie game.
No, there's a few really. There's a few that's
Well,
it's going to be coming out,
the
and
new one that you and me were really interested in, I can't even think
well, I'm interested. I'm really interested too right now. There's Days Gone,
of. Days Gone. That's what it is.
and then there's the new. It's Walking Dead. It's called The Walking Dead Overkill. It's supposed to be a lot better than, like, The Walking Dead from like Walking Dead Survival, whatever, from like
Yeah,
PS3.
I never seen the trailer for Walking Dead. Uh,
Survival,
for
whatever.
Walking, yeah, Revival. I never seen the
I've never seen
trailer
a
for that.
trailer either. I the only time I seen it, it was like they were it was like it was like a 10-second clip. They showed it during the Walking Dead TV show. It's like a 10-second ad. You played as Daryl and his brother, but
Hmm.
the game the game was so shitty though. No one liked the game really, and that's why if you go it's only on PS3. It's not on PS4,
Uh,
and I think it's like $20. It's like $15 or $10 or something. Like, it wasn't that great. Hopefully,
yeah,
Overkill's a lot better. Hopefully, it's supposed to be because I want a game like The Walking Dead, like not like exactly like playing the fucking like watching a TV show, but something something a little bit more interesting. And then and you mentioned Days Gone or whatever. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be an interesting game. The only thing
yeah.
that I'm concerned with is like is when the fuck is the release date? Like, there's no news on it.
Mm,
Like,
I mean, hey,
I know
they're not
IG,
getting their shit right
I
because they're
know
telling
IG.
GameStop.
Let me finish first. I know IGN and GameSpot like said like they were going to announce it August because of The Walking Dead was gone, so it was supposed to be like the absence of Walking Dead for until it comes back on in like later October. But then
Hmm.
it's like, well, then it's like when you go to GameStop's page and you look for the release date there, GameStop will tell you it would tell you December 26th. And I'm just like, well, who has the fucking facts right? And then you go to the page where the people who make Days Gone or whatever, and it'll tell you there's no release date for it yet. I was like, well, then who's right then? Or who had the facts that say that it comes up then or that? No one knows.
Yeah.
It's like there's no like who knew that it's like who knew Need for Speed was coming out this year? There was like no news on it until
Yeah.
now, until today, where it's like bam in your face. Here you go, Need for Speed game, which we were expecting one to come out this year, but
Oh yeah.
it's like
For quite a
June.
while.
It's like June, and like well, it's like mid year. So I guess I can
Yeah.
understand it coming out now. But there was no hints on it. It just comes out today. It's like, bam, here you go. That's why I'm assuming that when it comes later on in the end at the end of this year, maybe we might get something. Maybe, but who knows? Like Rockstar already have scheduled. They're knowing they're going to move their release date to the spring of next year. Which is and I hate Sony and Xbox. Xbox does it too. And fucking what's the I can't think of what's the people who like pronounce new games whatever every beginning of the year they do a big like like game view of this year or whatever. I don't know if it's
Oh crap! I know
oh
what you
E3
mean.
E3.
Yeah.
Those people are the fucking worst. And you'd be like, well, I like E3. Why? Like you get to see trailers of games coming out at this year. Okay, well, back in 2016 and there, you know what games we're getting? You know what games were on E3? The same games that are still being on E3 in 2017. So what does that tell
No,
you?
that's kind of stupid right there. They should have something
I, I, s-
new
I seen
every episode.
I seen the new Spider-Man on E3 2016, and now it's 2017, and that game still has not been fucking released yet. And then PlayStation, like PlayStation exclusive, like when they had like the ads of like Spider-Man and God of War. I was like, those games haven't been fucking released yet. Like, you're telling us like we have like the best
Mm-hmm.
like exclusives. Those games haven't been fucking released yet. Like, show us some exclusives that we actually do have, and if you look, we have none. That's a good exclusives.
Oh yeah.
Like, there's what's it called? A Halo version on on PlayStation called Destiny, but
Really?
somebody like
Um,
it's a Halo. It's like a basically like Halo, but a little bit, I don't know, maybe a little shitter than Halo, maybe better. I don't know. Depends on someone's perspective. But like,
I never knew that.
it just when you look at game or whatever, like on E3 whatever, those games aren't even gonna get released. And then when they release, if they release a game, if E3 releases a game, like say like they have like the new Spider-Man, like or God of War or whatever from E3 2017. You know what the odds of that's getting released this year? None. Like there's no release date. It just says to be announced or to be determined. It doesn't tell you. It doesn't. There's no release date for it. I'm like, if you're gonna like go to E3 and like show your game off, shouldn't you have like a release date for it? So like we can get more hype for it, or something maybe like in that general.
Yeah.
Maybe something. Yeah, but they punch that big black dude in the face.
Yeah. I saw him. It's like he coming up on you quick.
Damn, I crotched up the fuck out of that dude. Uh oh. Dude, the poles.
Yep.
Can't dodge
I
those.
forgot what
Which guy are you going
Um,
for?
I don't know. Whatever you hit.
I'm gonna hit the pole. I'm gonna hit the bike with the pole. I'm gonna knock this motherfucker out first and then. Damn! Hit you in the face.
I didn't even feel it.
Oh, fucking pole.
I'm about to feel this.
I'm about to fill that pole, my fucking.
That guy was about to hit me out.
I
But
dodged the shit out of that, but I fucking still took
back
a hit.
on. I forgot what it was. But I mean, hey, some people don't even give us the right release date for most of the games. I'm really, really hoping
I know that's what's
the release
aggravating.
date, because I'm definitely going to definitely get that game because I'm really interested in it.
Which one?
The Days Gone.
Oh, Days Gone, whatever. Yeah, I want that game actually. And see,
I know, I do too.
I hate games that they like they talk about whatever on like on E3 or IGN or whatever, and it's like they have like no information on it, or there's like a little bit, but
There's not a lot that we need to know.
There's not enough that we don't like. What are the things you need to know in a game? Really? When is the trailer getting released? If it's not getting released, if it's not being released in E3, then when the trailer getting released, and when the fuck is the release date, so we can all start pre-ordering it. And
Yeah.
actually, what copies are the game going to be? Is there going to be a standard edition, or is there going to be like standard edition, Lux edition? That's the only we care about. Like we don't care about like yeah, there's a few things we want to know. Like we want to know who the character is and shit like that. But like when you talk about like useless information, like I was like, oh, what's going to be what's going to be like in the game game thing? Like where's it going to be set at? And, like what setting matters, but it's like if you don't talk about like, oh, only thing we know so far is settings, and then like what the fuck do you have to interview in the first place? Only they know is the like the plot or who the character is. I'm like, that's not an interview. It's like basically like you could have just waited for that, like waited like 3 more months and then talk about it. Which and then it's like then go back to my point where it's like, well then you warned it, like, well you're saying like if we forget about if we like you look at E3 and then you forget about the game coming out. I was like, well yeah, but you should have more information to an interview than just having.
Yeah, just
Here's the
having,
plot. Here's the plot, and here's the setting, and
yeah,
there you go. And can't give you much even more information on it until later. But it's like, well, then why have the interview later? Or just
yeah,
tell us on the page. Tell us on your tell us like in a like through like Facebook or social media. Like this is where the game's gonna be plotted. This is the title of the game.
Now, if they gave an idea out of how the game's going to be, and then people give their comments, and then the people that are making the games read those comments and see what the people want, dude, that games would be a whole lot better.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
one
there
thing
would be
there's one thing I hate
arguments here
a
and
lot.
there, but everybody would, in the near future, when that game passed, everybody would say, "Yeah, that was a good game," straight off.
Very
I mean,
much.
heck,
There's one thing too is though. I know people notice and some people don't notice. There's one thing I hate is when the trailer first come out. No matter what game it is, no matter if you watch it at E3 or they release it by themselves, but you know what? That's not even the fucking game at all. It's like, well, what do you mean it's not the game at all? Well, if you read the fine print at the bottom of it when the trailer comes up, it says game engine footage. Basically meaning that it's
yeah,
basically just designed for the trailer. It's not
heck, that,
actual game footage. So that half that shit that you look at won't even be in the game itself. Or
yeah.
like it'll be there, but it won't look that great because it's not an actual game footage. That's where they get you at. That's where all the hype comes from. Every game has hype
Yeah,
to it.
dude,
But
GTA 6, that's what happened a long time ago. Everybody got hyped up for GTA 6 because somebody or someone released a little trailer for GTA 6 that wasn't even
I don't care
it.
how much hype I can't get hyped because I know this. They haven't designed anything with it. Only thing they're fucking doing right now is basically doing a plot, setting, and the characters. They haven't even worked on that game yet. That game ain't going to release for another 4 years. Maybe they're doing programming right now, but hell, there's a lot of
Yeah,
time you should have that game to even have a trailer, even be mentioned yet. It shouldn't even be mentioned for another 2 years from now. I was like, what? Why? Well, then I
yeah,
was like, why? I was like, because if you mention if you mention GTA 6 or whatever, it really has no effect of what it is because no one knows anything.
yep.
No one like might as well just like ruin it. Yeah, there's going to be GTA 6. We know this, but that's basically common sense. We know. And I'm getting raided. That's a fucking awesome. What's up with the fucking raids today?
I don't
Getting
know.
raided fucking 100 times. You got raided twice in one. You got raided twice in like same 10 minutes.
That surprised me because I never get rated at all. I should not have said anything, but I mean, hell, I was the first I ever
I
got
get
rated.
raided a fucking shit ton. Oh, like I don't ever. And you know what's weird is though? It's this fucking police helicopter one. It's what's been for like the last fucking few times now. It's been this police fucking helicopter. It hasn't been anything else. It's been this fucking like this fucking police chopper. It's been that the whole time. I haven't like this is like crappy. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna commit suicide. But it's just been this fucking attack helicopter shit that keeps it's just this mission. It's not like doing the going after like killing the lost or any of those missions. It's just been this mission the whole time.
Yeah.
Like I did like two or three of these back to back the other day. And I was like, this is bullshit. Oh, you know what's funny is though? In this broadcast video and I didn't say it earlier because we were talking or whatever. But
Yeah.
in the broadcast actually there in the video at the beginning, you see 3 fucking trains come through.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I didn't mention it earlier because I thought I was just like seeing like I saw one train go by and I saw another one. And I was like, I'm damn right. I knew there was fucking 2 trains in this game. And then I saw a third one. I was like, "There's a fucking third one? Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I had to mention that before like anything before you go to bed or whatever. I had to mention it. I was like, if you look at the video, you see fucking 3 trains. They're all 3 different trains.
Wow, I didn't even know that.
I didn't know there was fucking 3 trains. I wonder why. Like I see train like it just seemed odd to see 3 trains. But I had to mention that now. Let's see here. Oh, we're talking about Days Gone or whatever. But yeah, like the only like now Days Gone actually that might have been game footage. It felt like game footage. It didn't feel
It seemed like
it didn't feel like
straight up.
I don't E3 doesn't show much like engine footage.
Yeah.
But
I mean, hey, that was all over IGN, um,
Facebook, fucking
whatever you call that one that you were talking about. I mean, it was everywhere. YouTube.
God, YouTube. Yeah, I saw on YouTube.
Dude, I mean, they got it set up very good.
Yeah, in that game, but like, see, that's what I don't understand is though, is that like that game, like if it was game footage, and it seemed like it was, it's like, well, okay, well, if that was in game footage, then why hasn't the fucking game been released yet?
Or giving us a release date.
Yeah, like that looked like some hell of a good game footage right there. Like, it looked pretty fucking awesome. I was like, if that's what you guys have if that's what you guys have like at the beginning of this year, it looks like that. Hell, we need to see what we can't wait for to be released at the fall of this year.
Yeah.
But like yeah, it's summertime. Like it's like midsummer now, and we still got no news on it yet. Like, is it going to be released this year at all, or is it going to be released next year? There's just no news on it whatsoever. Like look up Days Gone information, you won't find it. Just because there's none out there. It's like the game fell off the face of the planet. That's our E3. But who knows?
I got spun out. Watch yourself. I mean, heck. I hope they come out with a release date soon.
I hope so too, because that's one of the games I'm pre-ordering.
Don't rush it. If it's gonna be that good, please do not rush it and fuck it up.
It looks amazing.
Oh yeah.
So I'm hoping it gets released. Hoping it gets released this year. I'll be a little bit disappointed if it doesn't, but if it does, if it does, it doesn't. I don't really care. Hell, it gives me more time to buy like God of War and fucking what other games are there?
You knocked us down.
Just those games, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know a zombie game I would like to see a sequel to actually. That was actually pretty good. I like to see one of Dying Light.
Which one? Dying Light?
Yeah, I like to see a sequel to that actually.
Yeah.
Just because it wasn't terrible. It was actually pretty fun. It was like parkour. It was like Assassin's Creed with zombies, which was pretty fucking awesome. It wasn't bad.
That was good.
It wasn't that bad. It was first person too, so it was kind of like playing Dead Island, but a lot better.
Yeah.
Dead Island on the hand, I know they're making a sequel. They're making part 3, and I don't really care for it just because the original crew died, and then after I think it was a sequel or whatever, they died.
Now, if they kept the original characters, alright, let's go for
see, in the way
The Last of Us. If they kept the original characters like The Last of Us, and kept moving forward and just picked off one by one, it would be a
Yeah.
good story mode.
That's why I don't think Dead Island is really a great game anymore. It's just because, well, it did say that it didn't make much sense to the whole like scripting whatever. It's because they were immune to the virus. But at
Yeah.
the end of the game was ever it's like it said like you're basically your mutation's killing you. And I was like, you're immune. How the fuck is it killing you? It doesn't make much sense. Like you're
Probably from old age, I believe.
No, they weren't old. They were all young. They were all young. It's just like like their bodies couldn't like handle it anymore. Like the stuff that made the stuff that made like the anti venom whatever, basically like
Hmm.
zombie virus whatever. It was like wearing out in their bodies. I was like, if you're immune to something, that something doesn't just go away. You'll always be immune to it. Well, unless old age happened, and then maybe not. But they were all still in their 20s.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna just like lose something after like. Yeah, I guess if you like consumed a lot of it, like you like kept getting bit or whatever, and just kept getting bit and bit. I'm pretty sure eventually you'd probably get fucked. But like if you were really good, like that shouldn't have happened. They should have not like died and turned into zombies. And then like when you play the new one, I don't know I don't remember what happened to the new character. I don't really remember in the sequel. I don't remember either.
I never played it, but
I
I
never
know
played the.
I've seen gameplays here and there.
I have. Kill the security guy with silencer, or we'll be
Yep.
screwed. Ugh.
But the Last of Us, dude. I hope,
You know he's gonna die.
man, if he could,
It just,
middle of the game,
it
middle of
just,
the game.
it just once you hit like 45 and zombies, well, then you could say like, well, why you hating that? Because I'm a 45-year-old man, and I'm pretty sure I can survive a zombie apocalypse. But the way he has taken so much damage in the first one, like, imagine how much damage he took in the first one, and then he has to do it all over again. That would kill him. And even depending on how old he is when the game starts.
Thank you.
It's just, what would you like to see Joel die? If you had a choice, would you like to see him get killed by a zombie, turned into a zombie, or would you like to see him die of basically old age of a heart attack at 45 years old?
I would like him to die of old age. I mean, heck, he's still at the trailer that they released. It was amazing because the girl's grown up,
But he looked,
grown.
but he looked.
He's
little-
aged some of it, if I can remember. And if they could just die him off just a tad bit in the middle of the story, that would be awesome.
I just want to know. Now you can keep him alive if you're not playing as him. Like if you're playing as him and he's gonna take a lot of beatings in the story mode, whatever, then he's gonna die. But if you're playing as the girl this time, it really just depends on who you're playing as in this game.
Well, I mean, heck, at the first Last of Us, you were playing both of them, and it didn't matter if you were
no. At the
getting
first,
beat or
when it
not.
first started, whatever, you weren't playing as both. You were playing as the little girl and Joel, whatever. She wasn't around yet. Now you did. Later on in the game, you did play in some missions. You played as the girl, and then you played with Joel later on.
Yeah.
But like, the missions weren't like designed like. The missions were like. This mission was set up like, okay, well, in the first part of the mission, you'll do this. It was basically plotted like you couldn't choose. I wonder if this time could you be able to choose, or would it just be a traditional one, where you basically, put her up there, and then she goes up and walks around and does something. I'm pretty sure it's gonna come down to horror more, of doing most of the work, because if he's a little bit older, it's gonna be harder for him to do shit. So, for sure, she's gonna be doing
Yeah.
more of the work.
I think, from my opinion, from looking at it, I mean, he still be able to move around. I mean, heck, how he walks and all that, I could tell. But I think that they're both going to work together as a
lot
team,
better.
as one team member. But he's going to still be
Actually,
doing other things.
I think midway
But-
through point is, I think they're like their friendship's gonna end, because remember the big secret that like
No,
see he killed all of those, he killed all those guys because they were gonna because like to get the cure they have to kill her. So I'm wanting to see if he actually does tell her what happened, like eventually, or is she gonna find out and hate him for it? That would be an interesting twist.
that would, but I would hate that twist so much.
Yeah, but
Because-
see, it's the right move though, because it's like yeah
And, I mean-
he did the right thing. He didn't let her die, but it's kind of like what's the choice? Like what would her choice would have been? That's why I kind of want to know what she would have said. That's why I kind of want to know, will he tell her and then she'll give him an answer, like, you're telling me I could have stopped this and this could have been over, but my life I would have rather ended my life to save everyone else. That's the only thing I want to know. I want to know what her choice would have been when she finds out, if
Well, I
she
mean,
ever
think
does.
of this, yeah.
If she ever does. But I'm
I
pretty
can
sure.
remember. Go on ahead.
But like, if it is a few years, in a few years, then I'm pretty sure then he's probably already told her, and then it's, I guess
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
we'll get a flashback or whatever, and what she said, and still there. Or
I mean-
maybe he hasn't said nothing. Maybe in like 3 he finally opens up and says it. I feel like that'd be pretty shitty, but that would happen.
You're right.
No, I'm good. Bucks right here.
I mean, heck, the trailer, how she said that I'm gonna kill every one of them. I mean, that really got me really suspicious. What you said on the first beginning, where she has to, that he pretty much took her to go get the cure from her body to vaccine the place.
And then he kills all of them.
Yeah,
So
just to get her back because he does not want to lose her.
yeah. So I want to know what his response. I want to know what his response will be.
I think it won't be that bad because
Well, I want-
if he
I don't-
tells her,
Yeah, if he tells her, but then
she would understand.
I just,
But
this would be an interesting plot twist. Is if she dies.
dude, no, don't be thinking like that, nigga.
Dude, just think about it. Think about it though. Think about like, cause see, think about that cure, like the cure that she has, like finally mutates. Just like they did in Dead Island. That would be some crazy shit.
No, I mean, hey, they did a release. They should have stayed like this instead of The Last of Us, and then having the little sequel of how she got bit. That's all right, but people had to go back when people were first. Oh hell! When people beat the game and were just now moving on, people that were starting it had to play the little sequel and then play the game just to get the story mode going.
What do you mean?
People that were just starting the game, while people that already finished the game moved on to something else.
Oh, or like playing the DLC, whatever, till the upgrade and whatever, and
Yes.
you had to play as you played as her, and her friend got bit by zombies, and then she turned finally.
Yes, that's what I meant.
I never played
That's what
that
I'm
part. I
trying to
seen the
say.
video.
I've seen the video. I haven't played it because oh, it was stupid how they had that. But I
Yeah, they
mean,
added it. What
that
they
was
wait
cool.
that should have been like in the game at the beginning of it. Like that should have been like when she flashed back to that a moment. She told she told Joel that flashback, whatever. That should have been where you actually play that event, not oh here's the DLC now to play it.
Yeah.
Like really, I'm like that. Thought that should have been put in the game earlier, not now. I just
But
want to see where will they end up going. Where will the twist be? That's the only thing. I'm wondering. When's the release date, and how will it end?
and my question is those problems, but also I hope they start close to where they left off. I
I
hope it ain't gonna be no
I
fucking
doubt
home
that. It's
front.
just because the
How
way
they just
how they aged or
randomly
whatever.
do
I
something.
doubt it's gonna be like. I doubt it's gonna be 6 months. Because in 6 months, that seems like a fast time that she's grown into like a
Yeah,
teenager. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like 2 years at the most, maybe 3 or 4. And I'm pretty sure
yeah,
she was 13 years old. So you you could do like 2 years at 16 years old. But I'm pretty sure she's a lot older than that. I'm pretty sure she's like maybe
yeah,
16, 17, maybe even 18 years old. Maybe that's kind of pushing it.
yeah. I mean,
So
hey, that'll be fine.
it's gonna be a few years. It's gonna be a few years ahead. It's not gonna be right on the money where oh
I feel like that's gonna be like the what is it? Like the maybe beginning, like almost toward the beginning, but that's gonna be like a little away from the beginning.
yeah
I feel like that's just gonna be like a entertain moment that we'll find like somewhere early on in the game,
yeah
but it's not.
you know a game that me and you need to play eventually. They got
What?
released they got released this a few weeks ago. It's Friday the 13th. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
You play as counselors and Jason's coming to kill you.
yeah, I know what you're talking about. I see
Me
a lot of the gameplays on that.
me and you need to play that eventually. I know what it's like though, and that's a game that won't last. It's because
Probably. I
I've
mean, heck,
played
I've seen.
I played a game similar to it. It's called Evolved, and it was just like the way you play it, where like you could either play as it's not like playing a counselor, but you would either play as play as like a group of soldiers. Like it had a story mode, but I know this game doesn't have a story mode, not yet. It'll be released. It's gonna be released soon. They said the release date, but it's supposed to be like it's player versus player of like 8 or I think 10 or something, and then you have Jason who
Hmm.
kills who's a player and he kills the other 9 or I think 8 people or whatever. I don't remember the number.
It's got to be 8
Yeah.
because yeah, it is 8. Yes.
Oh wait, is it 9? I think it's 9, ain't it? Because nine being
No.
Jason and 8 being people, or is it 8 just one?
It will
One
be
being
straight 9 people, but one will be the killer,
yeah, one being the killer.
and you have to kill 8 people.
In which yeah, it's fun, but if you've ever played Evolved or whatever, and you you play with other people, like if you played as if you played as the with like a bunch of people or whatever, and then you played as a monster who was a player too, it was a challenge because that monster would fucking fuck you up. It's like playing this. It's like playing this. Or like playing the Friday the 13th or whatever. It's gonna be where like Jason can fuck you up, but you can fuck. But don't way. But see, there's no way of skate. There's no way of fucking you fucking up Jason. Now there's a difference with that one.
I
There's
mean,
no
there
way
would
of,
be the only things you could do is get away. That's all you could do.
that's all you could do is run. I don't know. I want to play it. I do want to play it, but I think I'd rather play it and like play it for like a day and then give it back after I played it. It's just because I don't like playing with like other players necessarily. So I feel like if I'm playing with like that type of mentality, it feels like I'm gonna be fucking screwed.
Yeah, I got you.
Uh-oh. I'm almost up this mountain. I'm stuck. Can I parachute off this mountain? Nope. Can't parachute. Fuck.
All right, here's something. GTA.
Mm-hmm.
The new update that they're
The
releasing.
new update. That's an interesting topic. That's something I do want to talk about actually.
Yeah. What is it? Gun run?
Yeah,
Please.
gun running.
Gun run. Crap. Don't stop in the middle of the daggone road.
I wonder
Alright, gun
is
run.
yeah, I really hope this DLC is like awesome because I know most people's top thing is if you're playing in a multiplayer lobby, you're not looking for the person to kill you really. You're looking more up in the sky for a jet to just come swooping
Yeah.
down and fuck you in the ass. I'm really hoping that some of these fucking weapons that they're making take down a jet, and then you'd be like, well, Hitman, well, that's what a ruiner's for. Well, have you seen someone take down a ruiner in a jet that wasn't like scripted or like planned? Yeah, I'm pretty sure your answer would be fucking no. That just doesn't happen. Like I want like something that has like lock on aim and the missiles will go fast as a jet and blow them up. Not where a jet can outrun a missile. I'm like that doesn't happen. It's not possible.
Yeah.
Tell a person who's in the Air Force how do you dodge a missile? It's like, well, evasive maneuvers and flares. I was like, well, can't you outrun it? I was like, well, no. It's like,
I mean, hey,
why would you think
outrun
that?
That missile quicker than you. You ain't running the daggone missile full-fledged.
Yeah, no. You better hope
Yeah,
something's
no.
covering your ass before that fucking. Like, you better hope like there's a
Yeah,
building or something that's like in between you and that missile, because you're gonna. If you don't, something's gonna.
Yeah, you
You
definitely
got
gonna get your
flares or
butt lit
something.
up real
Yeah.
quick.
They weren't thinking of that though. That's why. And then I know it's like. And then it's like people in it's like the bunker thing. Like the way I was hearing it from some other YouTuber from, I'm not gonna correct his name because I don't think I'm allowed to.
No,
But,
you have to have his permission.
But he was saying that like there's only gonna be like a few amount of bunkers. I was like, I hope there's not. Like there better be a lot of bunkers because I'm pretty sure you don't want to be like sitting right beside somebody and it's like the same bunker you have. I'm pretty sure you don't want that.
Yeah, true.
Damn it, can you zip that?
Are you all the way up in the mountain?
I'm all in the fucking mountain.
Hey, damn, I've already made it to the daggone point.
Yeah, I'm not. Can you like pick me up?
Pick you up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to get your
Let's see
Dodge
here.
charger up this mountain.
Fast. I don't know if my charger can make it up there. I'll be kicking dirt.
Well, as long as I can walk,
Rear
as long as I can
more
walk
horsepower than
a
that.
few way to get there, I'll be fine. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna roll down the mountain halfway. I fell off my bike and my bike went all back down the mountain, so it kind of screwed me.
Yeah, I'll try to get you.
But what I'm hoping for is that It's just there's like something a little bit more. I'm hoping there's something like some like closer to the city and some like far away, like a variety. So no, you don't have like fucking like 20 people trying to like fucking camp in the same fucking bunker you have, because that's the only one in like that area that everybody likes. It's like right next to the lighthouse, and there's like everybody wants that one. No, another thing I'm hoping for too is though, and I know this sounds kind of like childish or whatever, and sounds kind of like stupid. I'm really hoping for like some like security measures, like some kind of like yacht defenses.
Yeah.
But
Alright, my Dodge Charger's not getting up the fucking mountain.
go the other way then.
That's what I've been trying to do. It
Okay.
wouldn't budge
Okay.
anywhere.
Okay. What you do is go to the train tracks, climb up the little train tracks or whatever, and then I'll meet you right there. That work?
I'm at the train tracks.
No, you know the tunnel where the train tracks are. You know where you climb up to get the heist or whatever. To do the heist or whatever.
Yeah,
There's that little tunnel.
I got you.
Yeah, get over there. I hope I don't fall down this fucking mountain, though. I'm gonna get over. I don't know if I'll be able to get over there or not. Stop! Don't roll all the way down the. Oh my god! I'm rolling down the mountain. I'm rolling down the fucking mountain. Yep, kill me now. I'm just fucking rolling down this fucking mountain. See, this is what sucks. You can't spawn your fucking bike anywhere near like here.
Oops.
You can't spawn anything here. Uh-oh.
I mean, hey.
Like, if you can't get here, I might say get a fucking helicopter and then pick me up.
If I can get my
Uh-oh.
rear
No,
end
fucking don't fall
wedge up
down the
it.
mountain again. It's funny though, I have full health, and it's like, it seems like one time I fall down it, I like, you're dead. I got like full
Lose
health a
health,
minute.
yes.
I know, I guess you can't roll down the mountain all the way down. Just keep rolling.
Oh no.
Get a helicopter.
I got wedged.
I'm gonna do
There it goes.
there you go. Find me like spawn a helicopter. Just come get me. Cause I feel like you're not gonna make it up this fucking hill, and I can't get to that certain spot that you are. There where I want to
No,
be.
my car is not. I mean, I'm at that certain spot, but my car is not making it up.
Yeah, just call a helicopter,
And
please. Helicopter it now. Before like I start falling down this fucking mountain any further, cause like literally I got a spot perfectly set that you can land this helicopter perfectly, and I don't want to move from the spot. Luckily, there's not a timer on this thing. I would be like telling you to move your ass a lot faster, but since there's not a timer, I don't care. Take your time.
I'm trying. I'm like 100%.
Get the helicopter, damn it! I made you road captain for a reason. Call a helicopter. Make Jesus.
What, me?
Yes, you. You're the road captain.
I'm sorry.
Spawn a helicopter. I'll go get one. Don't go get one. If you have to go get one, you have to go all the way back to the freaking clubhouse. I made you able to spawn a helicopter. It's in your... Hold the interactive menu down. Don't call Pegasus.
That's what I was about to do.
That's what you were doing. I knew. I heard the phone ring. Don't call Pegasus. Hold interactive button down. Hold the thing down.
Yeah.
Go to road captain.
Interactive road.
Go down to vehicles. Then go and look for buzzard. Did you find it?
That's what I'm looking for.
Oh my lord.
Hey, you know this. I've never done this before.
I feel like it's just like spawn on my fucking bike. I wish. Like, fuck this shit.
So go to the crew.
Go to interactive menu. Go to where it says road captain. Mike,
Okay.
yeah. Click on it and then click on. It should be like cars or something that has like a list of cars or something, and then it said like and have like an arrow going left and right, like special, I don't know, something, and then keep going to see Buzzard.
I think we got it. Yep. I think I did it. I was like, what? $1,000 for that shit? You kidding me?
Yeah, it's $1,000. Cause you can't like pick me up in your
Truck?
little Dodge. Are you driving a truck? Did you pick out your truck? Did you come out your
No.
trophy truck? Did you pick?
Dude, my truck project can climb the fucking mountain.
I
My Dodge
I,
Charger can't.
I literally thought that's what the whole thing was.
CPOs.
I thought you're telling your trophy truck can't make it up this fucking mountain. I'm like, you might need to like upgrade your trophy truck. There's some
Hey,
issues.
you remember that one time we took it off that
Yeah, I
our
remember.
rock climb? Yeah, it got up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what I thought. Like, you're gonna follow your trophy truck trying to get this mountain? I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Should have brought mine. I thought about it for a second. I believe I can fly. I have my bike though.
All
I
right,
didn't
back
think-
to the.
back to picking my up first.
I'm almost there, so calm down.
I
What were we talking
believe I can
about before this shit happened?
Fireworks. No, it's fireworks. I'm like, I'm here. Thought my ass over. The difference. Uh-oh. No. Oh, my Jesus.
Stay away then.
Like, land right here. Jesus, land somewhere so like you can have a soft landing.
There.
Go climb it. There we go.
All right, now what were we talking about?
I don't know. Big Jesus.
No.
Fireworks.
No.
I believe I can fly.
Last of Us.
Oh,
There
like
you
those.
go.
What? Damn, you know
No, we weren't. We weren't. No, we already passed that one. We're talking about the zombie game.
Oh, which one?
Both of them together.
I don't know what about it.
You still haven't sent me that trailer for the new zombie, for that free zombie game coming out.
Oh yeah, fuck, I'm supposed to do that. Fuck. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it now. Actually, I'll do it while we're in the fucking going in here. Man, softly. We're laying hard. We're just right. There you go. Okay, now, Coke it is. Let's go to Coke. Or just sit, or just run out of.
Oh, I didn't know. Jeez, I thought you went in.
Come on, let's go. But am I getting raided again? I think I am.
Let's go.
I'm getting raided again. Today you're pissing me off in your raids. I swear to the Lord, you are. You're like
What other games can we talk about?
pissing me off. Let's go to my Coke. It needs to be done today.
But I hope I'll get. What was all that about?
Why'd you parachute out?
I didn't even press my controller at all. My controller's laying down right in front of me.
Eva!
No, no.
I didn't kick you out of the
that's
helicopter, I
bogus.
promise you. You can look at the
Are
broadcast
you
video.
sure?
I'm sure. I can't kick you out of the helicopter anyway. It's not. It's the biker's helicopter.
It's bogus. Whatever, man.
You like fell out of the helicopter. You were in the passenger seat, weren't you?
I was on the passenger driver's side. I was in the back seat.
Oh, I wonder why I wonder how you fell out. That's just funny you fell out.
But I hope they do good on these games and take their time.
Oh shit. Well,
What?
we gotta resupply first. I was gonna buy
That's
my
fine,
supplies,
man.
and then I was like, fuck.
Good news.
Didn't happen.
Oh, we got the helicopter, so it's all good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not a blue van. If it's the blue van, then I'm gonna like not go to it. Then I'm gonna like, what is it? What is this? A blue van? Damn, it's blue vans. Fuck. Hell, that means we won't have this helicopter for. We won't have this helicopter. We'll blow it up.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I gotta send you that video. I have got to send you the video of that.
Here,
I'll buy-
lay down the helicopter right now where I can drive.
I'm good. One-handed it. I'll
Watch out for the
one-handed.
pole.
Yeah, watch out for the. That might be devastating.
I gotta close my eyes. I can't watch. I can't see what
Gotta
you
close my while I text. And do that.
Texting and driving, dude, is the first thing. I
Yeah,
can't text
finding a
drive.
video and flying is even harder. The question is, though, can I even find a video on Facebook of Kill Floor? Okay, I don't want the trailer of Need for Speed right now. Huh?
Hey, just type it in your search bar. It should
That's what
find
I'm
it
doing.
real quick.
No, someone's gonna correct me. You mean Killing Floor? I was like, well, obviously. Just call it Kill Floor.
You suck at flying. All we're doing is going upwards.
You know what? I'm doing this one-handedly. You can,
Dude, I can drive one-handedly with my controller.
You know, my
Can't
hand
do
is
that
my
in
hand is tiny. It's not possible.
Yeah, I remember that. No joke.
Yep.
I got massive fucking hands that fucking
Yep.
are cut up,
Massive
blistered,
hands.
and marking.
Oh, I don't want to like have this in a. Can I just post it? Yeah, not post it, but I just like send it to like Moss, not like making me like share it. I don't want to share it like with all my friends. I just want to share it with like a message. At least we didn't crash. Well, I'm trying to do this. That's a good.
You say that now, but 5 minutes later we're down in
I know,
the
like
field
5 minutes
burning.
later, we're gonna like, we're gonna have like a shit in a minute.
Yeah, don't jinx us. Don't jinx us. Ugh.
Oh, can this like not? Oh, fuck. Come on. Just... There's no way I can like share this. Like,
Just shoot me a link. I'll find it.
I might have to. 'Cause I was able to share like Killing Floor, and then I'm like I'm not able to share the videos for some reason.
Oh, crash, crash,
Shit.
crash!
I wasn't paying attention. I was like,
I knew it!
I
5
held the-
minutes later!
I held the gas, and I was like, I'm gonna hit something.
I hope with the gas, I'm burning. I'm straight up burning.
You're burning.
I knew
Funny.
it. This is happening
It's fine.
right where I'm
It's
saying.
fine. Your Dodge Charger. I'm gonna get in the car. I'm gonna get in the
Oh,
car.
my Dodge Charger. My Dodge Charger's all the way up, up on a mountain, and I can't. I'm not close to a fucking road to spawn it.
Okay, I'll spawn my trophy truck. You can get. You
That
can like.
works.
You can walk. You can walk the way and get in
You
it.
calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the
Yeah, I'll
spot.
drive.
I'll hook you up.
Yeah.
I don't trust you.
I'm in my. Oh, do you want the Do you want trophy truck or do you want desert raid?
Trophy truck, and it drives off road and on.
Or does the
way.
desert raid? It
Okay,
doesn't make a
I got
difference.
stuff to do.
Yeah, it don't. So just get the trophy truck.
Trophy truck.
Whatever.
It ain't matter.
I
There
might
you go.
guess I can go off road. I don't matter.
There you go. Take it for a whip.
All right.
It's like, what only
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna make me sit in the passenger.
Yeah, it's gonna make you sit in the passenger seat. That's why I assumed. Okay, you may get in now.
Alright, I'm coming.
Or just
through.
walk all the way around. That works.
I don't care. It's already. There he goes. Get in.
Oh, let me in.
Alright, now I remember what we were talking about. Back on the subject.
Well, I'm back on the subject right now. I'm trying to get this fucking video to actually, like, work.
Well, while you're doing that, we can talk about guns run. gun run.
I don't talk about gun running. There ain't much to talk about.
Well, I mean, heck, I hope it's got more like the
God,
biker.
Jesus. Can you just like send them off? I'm like, I don't understand why that's a problem. Like I was able to share like the trailer to fast Need for Speed whatever. But I'm not able to share you
I'll
a
take care of them.
oh something doesn't make no sense why I'm not able to share that. I only need one. Did you hit me?
No.
I got like shot by nobody. And I took a bullet. I'm like, shouldn't I be shooting at you? No, I don't want to save video. Someone tell me these aren't like Facebook videos.
They're gonna be Facebook videos, no joke.
I
No
don't.
doubt.
I think these are YouTube videos. I'm trying to find a good gameplay video, but like, good ones. Did you blow one up?
Yes.
Why'd you blow one up for?
You said you only needed one.
Yeah, but I could have used two too. I was just saying if it happens, then we could have one, then we could have both. But I was like, okay, that works too.
Be more specific, cuz.
I was like, well, if something happens, then where it's okay. But if like it happens, then it happens.
Oh well, you got one.
Okay, I guess I can't. I guess I have to tag. I guess I have to, like. So for some reason it won't let me share. Yeah, share a link only.
Just repost it, and I'll go on your page and look at it.
I'm gonna have to actually, because there's just fucking. It won't let me like send it to you for some reason. I don't know why something like that happens.
But Gunrun, I hope it's really good and more detailed as biker business.
I hope it's like biker business,
Oh yeah.
where I could be lazy in my butt and do it. Or I don't gotta be like. Where I could do
And
like resupplies
for them
and
to-
buy them and then
Just
come back.
give them a heads up. Just for another update, just to spicing everything up again. Moonshiner. A moonshiner.
Let's
business.
not do that. You're the only person.
Dude, why not?
It's
Come on, let's
because
get back in the old
nobody
days.
would enjoy that. You don't even
Yeah, they
enjoy
would.
it.
I mean, hey,
It's
it'll be the
lame.
same
It's
thing
not
as
exciting.
biker business, but you'd be making.
The only time
moonshine.
that could make any sense, and technically moonshine really isn't illegal to make, really. So it's not really.
You would have to have a license, and the government will have to be approved.
Yeah,
for you to make
that sounds lame in game.
But just like Popcorn Sutton, he made moonshine. He ran from the cops. So when you're making your moonshine
It sounds lame.
and you're trying to sell it on the roads, driving to a drop off, have the cops follow you or chase you. It's
If
plain
this
and
if
simple.
this was a
It would
Dukes
be
of Hazzard,
so much
then
fun.
yes.
Yes, the Dukes of Hazzard, baby.
But
You
but
buddy.
this isn't
know
Dukes
it,
of
dude.
Hazzard. This is Grand Theft Auto. It's
It's
not.
Grand Theft Auto with a little
It's
mix
called.
of
It's the reason
Dukes
why
of
it's
Hazzard.
entitled Grand Theft Auto. I'm pretty sure that
because I know that.
moonshine running does not consider as Grand Theft Auto. It is not.
It would
It's
be
not illegal
because
to like make moonshine unless you're just.
man, I will fight you about this. I will win this battle. Moonshiner is illegal.
It
Uh,
is
you know
illegal,
what I
but
mean.
it's not like if you make it like on your own and it's like okay. If you're making it for like a lot of people, then it's not okay. But who wants it in a Grand Theft Auto
Still, if you're
game?
making it on your own,
Nobody.
it's still illegal
Yeah, but
because
it's lame.
they passed. If I can remember, they passed a law that you have to have your moonshiners some kind of liquid. You have to have a license, and it can only be a certain percentage. Yes, of amount of alcohol. It can't be that 100 proof
Yes,
straight out of
exactly.
the jar. It can't.
If you had like 15%,
That's what I'm talking about.
15,
That
then it's
100
okay.
proof.
It's just lame. It just sounds lame.
I mean, because that would be the
It just,
awesome thing.
it's just there's not much you can do with that. It's not like biker business where like you can have weed and coke and shit like that.
Oh, where's the moonshine? You got all this weed, coke, counterfeit money.
Because it pays more.
Pays more. Moonshine will still pay more, dude.
I'm pretty
Get
sure.
that-
I'm pretty sure more
Get
weed's more
that
for
white
want.
lightning, 100% good liquor.
I'm
Have
pretty
yourself
sure.
a nice little bonfire.
People
Man,
want
come
weed
on,
more.
cuz.
I'm pretty sure people want coke more. That's why coke pays $500,000. I'm pretty sure weed would like if you did do that. I'm pretty sure the amount that you would get would probably be the same amount as Forged Document Business. Would be basically shit. You're like, whatever. What it would be more. Maybe knock you off that bike. I'll do it.
I'll knock you off first. Don't make
You
it.
can't knock me off my bike. You're like, I don't think you know the buttons.
Hey, remember, my bikes are always faster.
Yeah, I know. But you know what though? I'll probably get this checkpoint a lot faster though. You know why? My secret weapon.
And what's your secret weapon?
Train tracks.
Yes. Mine's in a different location, so what?
I know where mine is.
I don't know where mine's at.
I'm pretty sure I know where mine. I'm pretty sure mine's at the fucking airport. If it's there, then I know I'm not gonna win. But if I know if it's anywhere else, I could have won. Taking the train tracks all the way there would be like incredibly faster.
Alright.
But I know I'm gonna lose because fucking
Okay.
airport is fucking forever to get to. And it's fucking bikes for some reason. And for some reason is when you pop a wheelie on the Western Bagger that goes like almost like 120 miles per hour for some reason. Faster than any other bike, but then when it stops the wheelie it goes slow as shit.
I don't know. That made it a little weird.
Yeah, made it a little weird. That made no sense. I don't know.
But whoever watches this, give a thumbs up
Don't give a thumb up to Moonshine.
if you want that
It's just
moonshiner
it's
business.
just stupid.
Dude, it will be awesome.
It'd be
And if you don't,
you get
then
paid
just-
you get paid as much as
just
it's a
strip
Ford
that
document
out.
business. Yeah, comment if you want to do Ford document business, basically like meth, basically like doing moonshine, basically. You get paid
And
150
comment if
grand.
you don't want the moonshiners.
Yes, please comment and say like, shut up, hillbilly.
Man, you're such a butthole, man. Fuck this, kid.
Just tell him to say shut up, hillbilly. Just shut up. Just nobody wants this. It's pointless.
I know people, some people out there would like.
Yes,
see
some
that.
people in your boat wants moonshine. But you know what's gonna happen? You're not gonna get it. It's like telling people who wanted street racing in Grand Theft Auto. It's already in the game. You just like, what's the point? You just want to like to make it like Need for Speed now? Didn't happen.
You would have to make it on your own. But
Because I watched someone make a fan trailer of that, and they were like making like content like Need for Speed. I'm like Need for like they have a
what
lot
on
better
Need
stuff.
for not
Grand Theft Auto.
Grand
Someone
Theft
made
Auto
a
6.
trailer of like street racing or whatever. Like they're like improving the street racing. You think of street racing? I'm like, it's already pretty good. It's already pretty good, decent. You can have like neon lights and have a pretty cool mods on your car. So I'm pretty sure you don't need anything else. What else do you want? Drag racing? You can't pop a wheelie.
True.
I'm pretty sure if you just want to drag race, then like tell your buddies like go to the airport and just go out, and have fun, drag race.
Yeah, like we do.
Yeah, like we do, basically. Have a comp. Oh, are you serious? Oh, I'm gonna lose.
Mine's way out there. There you go.
I fell off my bike.
I turned off
Like,
the
I flew.
highway, and it's telling me to get back on the highway.
Oh, we'll see who gets there first. I'm like 2 miles away from mine, so I know I'm not gonna win. It's just I know that mine's like incredibly far away.
Yeah, we'll find out shortly.
I'm getting there. I'm picking out speed. Turn me to a wheel on this bike and make my bike go faster. I'm like, go.
Oh, mine's right there at the launch point. At the work site. When they're definitely doing the update, they should
fix that.
fix the yes.
Yeah, they won't. It's just because it's too close to the fucking thing. I know the pain. I have that pain.
Well, I mean, put the waypoint like a little bit
I say just
to
move
the other side of the road.
I say move the fucking truck a little bit. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, move it.
Because it's like right there next to it. It's like it's gonna confuse anybody until you play it like a few times and get that mission over and over again. But I have issues with that. I'm still like wondering about things like that. It's like right there. Like, you can't do nothing about it. Can you not just like move it a little bit?
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help?
Bring out my Hydra woman.
The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy,
No,
sir.
there's a few people who I could probably get better answers. It's like how many people want to punch LTG in the face, or their assistant?
Now,
Every time you get raided,
No.
every time, or how many times your assistant calls you and
yeah, that's true.
or your
I mean,
sister
hey,
doesn't call you very much. She's a little bit more better at not calling you.
Yeah.
But LTG will call.
That's true.
LTG will
You
call you
do
almost every like
upgrade
5
your-
minutes.
No, I don't know.
He's annoying. I won't punch that dude in the face. Something. I wish somebody would make a mission so I can punch him in the face. Like get a bunch of like. I'm just assuming that he's like, he's a black guy. I'm just like I can just like punch him like
He's
just give a
probably
bunch
almost
of
like Lester.
get a bunch like a fat black Lester and just like punch him in the face like about 100 times. I feel a lot better.
I mean, hey, you do spend money on keeping your business from getting raided, and
Not
it turns
really.
around
I could get
you
raided.
getting ready what
Get
5, maybe 10 times
a game.
or less than that.
Fuck.
It's kinda stupid how-
If you spend 1 day on this game, you're gonna get rated at least 3 times, maybe 4, depending on how many
Yes.
businesses you have. That's why I just close the app. I not close that, but I just every time I get done with resupplying one business, I like have to like disband or whatever because it just helps with not getting rated.
Yeah.
When you have people to help you, I just forget about it. I just don't do it just because I don't want to fucking have to disband again and then redo it again. It's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Luckily,
Well-
you can actually get off after this because I'm for sure you're going to bed now.
Yeah.
It's like 11:20 20. Old
Well-
man have to go to bed.
Hey man, I am not old. I'm still young. I just gotta work a lot. But
Got any
with
like
this,
last comments?
this live stream, yeah, I'm.
This live stream's ending.
Yeah, I got some.
Like, say
Any
peace to
comments
the
that
fans.
y'all want to talk, leave
Say
out
peace
for
to-
us?
Comment like peace and then like no.
No.
You got like
Any
5
comments
seconds.
that you want us to talk about, shoot out there, and get in detail like we just did. Shoot us a comment. Which game you want us to talk about? Because we will definitely get in detail. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much all. Y'all have a wonderful time.
Anything else?
Well, that's pretty much it. We wrapped it up then.
I was gonna be like, if you have a negative opinion, and I was like, if you have a negative opinion, then you can just like sew your ass or shit. But I was like,
No,
like,
I mean, heck, we're there for like us people, trying to get our words out there, but we pretty much are getting shut out.
the people who don't own like who have 1,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers to just gotta work with what we got.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, heck, I don't care. But I mean, if somebody can definitely leave us a comment and get us
Please don't.
growing on another rampage of what the games we're trying that they're making, do that. They probably might listen.
Just whatever you do, just don't bust a nut.
Wow. They're gonna have to once in a while.
If you do, just do it on Moses' face.
Whatever. Whatever.
Oh man. Hit a fucking clock, I laughed so hard. That was fucking hilarious.
Oh.
Okay. This is how we do it. We just end it.